Hello everybody, welcome to the product demo of TradeIV. TradeIV is a browser-based application. You can open on any device, any operating system, any browser. All you need is your Google account. You sign in with the Google account and you will automatically be signed up to the TradeIV app. Let's check it out. So to get started, on the TradeIV.com homepage, click on sign in with Google. And this will open up a box where you can type in your username and password, or just select your existing Google account and it will automatically log you in. When you first log in, you will see a bunch of
news. Australia passes new media law that will require Google, Facebook to pay for news.
This is one of our breaking news feature. When a breaking news happens, it will show over here. You can click on it to read more about it, or if you turn on the voice alerts, it will read out loud the news for you. So this is very useful if you are actually focusing on something else throughout your day. Maybe you're trading your charts and you're not really looking. This will read the news for you, so you'll never miss any important news. Now, let's go over some of the features of the application. Now first, you can try to search for a stock in the search bar up here. So let's say I want to search for, I just saw this news and I want to search for the stock Facebook. So if you type in Facebook, and the detail about Facebook stock will appear down here. Now you'll get all the information about the company, its gains and losses today, and if its aftermarket gains and losses. So you can very easily read about the stock, get some fundamental information about the stock, and you can figure out when the next earning is. And here you get a nice daily charts of the stock. You can zoom in and out. This is fully interactive. And if you prefer smaller time frame, you can click on the filter. Very useful. And if you prefer a full screen, you can click on the full screen and it will show you a full screen charts. Now here you'll see a upgrades and downgrades setting system. Upgrades and downgrade screen, where it will show you all the latest upgrades and downgrades by certain hedge funds or banks. Now here is all the latest news about Facebook you could read about, and it's extremely fast. It's always updated and you get these news about this particular stock right at your fingertips. And if you're like me, you like to read about what other people think about the stock. Well, you're in luck. If you scroll down a little further, you get the stock switch widgets. This will pass you all the latest chatter from people in the community when talking about Facebook. This is very useful when there are breaking news about the stock, and this is updated in real time. So as you can see, the TradeIV app will give you all the information you need in one screen. So instead of going to a lot of different websites to look for some things, you get everything you need in a single screen. And if you like to add Facebook to your watch list, you can click on the add button and Facebook will be on your watch list. Very handy. Now this also accepts commands. So there are different ways of adding stocks to your list. So I can do watch add, and then I can add Bumble stock to it. Let's say VMBL, and as you can see, immediately it adds Bumble to my stock, to my watch list. Let's say I don't like Bumble anymore. I want to remove it. You can do watch rem VMBL, and it'll be removed from your list. Extremely handy and very useful. Now this is, as you can see, when I hover over each stock, I can see quickly the daily intraday charts for each stock. This is very useful if you want to quickly see how the chart look like for a particular stock. And instead of looking at the prices of each stock, you're able to click on it and it'll show you toggle between your price, your percentage gain and loss, or your actually dollar amount that gain and loss. Now this number is automatically updated, so right when it's off market hours, pre-market or aftermarket, it will switch to the gains and losses for pre and aftermarket. Now, if you look at up here, this is the 3 major indexes. So this is updated all in real time and showing you what the values are. And as you can notice, right now it's showing me the future values. So this is what the values of each index currently trading at in the aftermarket hours. I'm recording this video from the aftermarket, so that's what it is showing you. And here is some of the most popular stocks, most gainers and losers of the market right now today. So if you're interested in any of the stock that you see here that might interest you, you can just click on it and it will show you, more information about this particular stock. Very useful. One click gets you all the information you need about particular stocks. Very nice. Now let's go to the next widgets. Oh, actually before that, there are more features. This chart here, if you click on this, it will immediately show you the daily chart of all the stocks on your watch list. So this way, you can quickly get a quick glance at all the stocks in your watch list and the daily charts. I personally find this very useful when I check on my holdings, my watch list every couple of days. I can see, what the charts look like for each stock. And these are daily charts, so this is expected to I expect you to check this like every once in a few days to see how your stock is doing. Very useful. And if you click on any of these charts, it will toggle back to the previous screen. And lastly, there's a notes widget. So if you click on this, this is the trading plan widget. So here you are able to add whatever you want about what you plan to do for the day, for the month, or for the week. So it's very useful for you to jot down some of the things that you want to do. So like certain price watch for you, like let's say a stock goes to certain price, what would you do? It's very useful for you to add your plan as you trade, to make sure always have a trading plan when you trade. And this is the widgets for you. You can add your changes and press save, and you'll save it. And then to toggle it off, click on this again, it will be gone. But you have quick access to all your trading plan immediately by clicking on this button. Very useful. And now let's go to the next widget. This is the news widget. This will be updated very often, as you can see from the timestamp. It's currently 7:46 p.m. And you will see all the latest news about the market in general. And by default, we show 5 news. But if you want more, you can click on more and it'll show you 10 news. So this is updated in real time and there's a lot of news in there. So feel free to click on them to read the news. And now let's go to the next widget. This is our newest widget called Scanner. Scanner widgets will allow you to see will allow you to discover stocks that you may be interested in. So for the first scanner, we have this unusual options widget. This widget will tell you some of the stocks that have unusual options activity going on. So we searched the market for some of the most unusual options with crazy activity, or all of a sudden crazy a lot of people buying it all of a sudden. So this will trigger our alarm, and when we find these situations, we will let you know about the information by listing the data here. So throughout the day, you'll see new additions over time, and it will tell you all about the particular stock that's currently unusual. Next one is the sentiment widget. So this widget is very interesting. It's powered by, so if you click on the on button down here, it'll show you what this widget is about, like unusual options, also has a couple of description. So sentiments, it's a daily sentiments of the Reddit Wall Street Bets, and it tells you what people are talking about and what their sentiments are. So they may be positive or negative about a particular stock, and this is updated once every 24 hours. And as you can see, people are talking about AMC right now, Tesla, Palantir, GME, and Apple. So you can see how much people are talking about these stocks. And these stocks usually get crazy amount of volume because people are talking about them. And here you can see the number of mentions for each stock. And again, if you hover over any stock, you get to see the daily movements of the stock, the intraday charts. Very useful. And if you want to learn more about it, you can click on it and you can see more information about the stock. Useful indeed. Now the next scanner is called the IV scanner. This scanner will find all the options in the market today with the highest IV value. So implied volatility, it means all the options that are going to be trading at crazy value that people are paying high premium for is listed here. So if you're an option seller, this is very useful for you. If you're a Theta Game member, very useful for you because it tells you what stocks have high IV. So if you want to sell these stocks sell a couple of options for them, you can pocket a lot of premiums for these stocks. But be careful because there's a reason that the IVs are very high, and there's a very likely chance that you get assigned if you sell a couple of puts, for example. So that's for you, and it's very useful. And as you can see, GME has the highest amount right now because GME went crazy today. It went up about like 200% in one day, in like a couple of hours. So yep, and coming soon we have a short interest widgets. This will tell you all the stocks with the highest short interest in the market, because if you're familiar with the GameStop drama, you probably know that finding stocks with high short interest will be very beneficial to you. Now the next widget I want to talk about is the crypto widgets. So this is for people who are into cryptocurrencies, and this here is a very simple widget that tells you the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap right now and their prices, and they are updated live in real time. And this is the 24-hour gains and loss, so you get the amount gain and the percentage gain. Very simple to look at. So if you are a crypto person, you could keep this widget open and it will tell you the prices for your favorite stocks right away. And lastly is one of my favorite. It's the Wall Street Bets comment stream. So we fetch the daily stream of the daily threads in Wall Street Bets, and we parse all the comments on Reddit, and then we stream it for you down here in this box, this widget here. So as you can see, it's very active, and you get new comments from people all the time. There's a lot of memes going on, so it's very interesting to read them. And if you like to have them talk, like speak out loud, have the computer speak out loud the latest comment, you can toggle on the speak button, this checkbox, and it will read the latest comments when it comes out. Very useful if you're not paying attention. If you're doing something else, click on the speak button, and it feels like somebody's reading all the comments for you. And last but not least is the CNBC widgets. This year will play the audio version of the CNBC TV show daily. So if you are trading in the market and you want to have CNBC open, just turn on this widget, click on play, and it will play all the audios for you. It will live stream the audio for you in real time. Very useful. Definitely can't live without it. So as you can see, this app is very specific towards traders. I am a trader, and when I created this app, I want to have an app where it will be very useful for traders and have all the information you need at your fingertip without going to another app or another website. So definitely check it out. And all of these widgets here, you can toggle them on and off, and by clicking on the menu up here. And let's say I don't like the scanner widget, or I don't really trade crypto, I'm just gonna disable them both. As you can see, they're gone from my screen. Now I only have a comment stream. So this is definitely extremely useful for people, and if you don't like the voice alerts, you can turn it off and nobody will speak. If you don't like the CNBC, you can turn it on and it's gone. So this is very customizable if you're if you're a trader, to only keep the things that are interesting to you. So yeah, this is the app right now, and it's being actively developed by our team, and we will always listen to your feedback. So always join us in Discord on the homepage, or you can tweet at us at Twitter. And if you like to help with the development of the app, you can click on the Patreon here and donate to us. The app is completely free. We don't charge anything for you, and you can use it as much as you like. The only thing we ask of you is if you can spread the words about the app, and we will be very grateful. So I hope you see the usefulness of the app, and I hope this is a good introduction to the app. If you have any questions, let us know, and thank you for watching.